Hello everyone, welcome to QCar TV. Today we're going to look at the road trip from Kuala Lumpur to Almaty with the EV car. So if you click this, I'm sure you're interested to see how can you travel with the EV car from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, all the way to Almaty in Kazakhstan. So yeah, we're going to start the journey, how we're going to go there. So first, I'm going to show you the routes and the locations which you have to drive to, and then before you drive, you make sure that you use new tires for the trip, and also make sure you have all the safety equipment to carry with you in your EV car, and also make sure you have all your visa and required important documents ready before your trip, and also extra spare cash in case you need to exchange money, cash during emergency or anything during your trip. The trip will take probably, if you're going to drive as fast as you can, maybe 1 week you can make it, or as long as maybe 2 or 3 weeks trip. But the point of the video is to show that you can drive with the EV car, and all these locations or small towns and cities that we are going to look at are places where there's an EV charger, official EV charger. So mostly EV chargers for Tesla, and easy for you to also supercharge your EV car, Tesla EV car, if you're driving EV car. But if you're not driving EV car, maybe you have to ask your hotel whether they can borrow you the EV plug, or plug in your own EV charger during your trip. So we're going to start the journey from Kuala Lumpur. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to type in Kuala Lumpur. Alright, and then we're going to go directions, and then we're going to key in Bukit Kayu Hitam, and then that is the customs, border control, and Kedah. So we're going to drive all the way to Kedah, and it's called the Bukit Kayu Hitam Immigration Customs. Alright, and then from there we're going to drive to Bangkok, Thailand. It's going to take 996 kilometers from Bukit Kayu Hitam Customs, Kedah. So yeah, it's very straightforward. I think from Songkhla in Thailand, you can take the highway all the way to Bangkok. You can stop halfway and sleep at a hotel, for example. And once you get to Bangkok, you need to change the what do you call, the heading from going north. So we're gonna go to Nakhon Phanom border checkpoint. Yeah. So this one is another 752 kilometers. So you can stop halfway any of the towns that you are visiting, but basically from Bangkok it will show you the best route by highway. And once you get to this checkpoint, this is the, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Thai to Laos Friendship Tree Bridge. And from here you need to have a travel agency to help you out to get through the border. So you need to go and find, there are a lot of agents at the Nakhon Phanom border checkpoint somewhere there, so you need to ask people around. And you need the TM2 document if you come into Thailand, or TM2 document to pass into Laos, and you need your passport and stuff. So those kind of details, you can prepare those. And then you need to pass through the Thai-Lao Friendship Bridge 3 to get into Laos. And then after you've done that, you need to charge your car probably, and then you need to go to Wang Vieng Kham. Yeah, Vieng Kham, Laos. So you go to the town of Vieng Kham. Just west of it, there's an EV charger there as well, so you can charge your car there. And then after we get to Vieng Kham, we want to go to Nam Pao International Checkpoint. Okay, that is another 2 hours 43-minute drive. It's 1 hour and 131 kilometers. And then you arrive here at this checkpoint. From this checkpoint, you need to fill in your information in the documents to get through the border again to Vietnam. And then once you get through the border, you want to travel to Venice. Venice, yeah. So you go to Venice, the town of Venice in Vietnam. There's also EV charger at Chevrolet. So if you can find Chevrolet in Venice, you can actually charge your EV car again. So from Venice, we're gonna go on to Hanoi, the city of Vietnam. And this is a very nice drive. It's just by highway, so 300 kilometers. We're gonna be in Hanoi, in Vietnam, the city of Vietnam. And you can stay a few days here if you want, have a tourist trip, like, you know, just get around the city, enjoy Hanoi. And then after that, after a few days in Hanoi, then we continue our trip to Mong Chai, Vietnam. So in Mong Chai is the town of Mong Chai is where there is another border control checkpoint into China. And from China here, we need to take the Friendship Bridge from Vietnam to China. It's called, what is it called again? It's called Dong Jing Port Bridge. And then once you're at the Dong Jing Point Bridge, you can just take your car and then drive over the bridge. Dong Jing Point Bridge. And then once you get through the Dong Jing Point Bridge, you want to go to Nanning. Okay, yeah, you want to drive 189 kilometers to Nanning in China. So once you arrive in Nanning, China, there's also a EV charger in Nanning. And then from Nanning, you want to go to base Guangxi in China, another town. So you drive up north. It's 244 kilometers. There's also EV charger here as well. So it's quite you can do it 1 day trip, you know. And maybe if you want to go from base, because from base to Kunming is going to be 541. So you want to charge your EV car again. And we're going to go to Kunming in Yunnan from base, which is another 541 kilometers. And once you're in Kunming, it's also a very big city in Kunming. And then you want to go from Kunming, you want to go to Zatong. Zatong in Yunnan, China. It's another city outskirts of Kunming. And that is another 349 kilometers. You can do it in a 1 day trip. And after that, charge your car again, EV, charge the car again at Zatong, and then you want to go to Chengdu, or Chengdu city. Yes, Chengdu is 505 kilometers, so you want to make sure that you have a full battery in the EV car. And when we travel to Chengdu, there is a shorter route, there's a faster route, so there are 3 ways to go there, but we're going to take the shortest one, 5 hours and 44-minute drive. So maybe we want to go 1 day drive. This city is huge, city of China. Maybe spend the day here, and then after that we're going to go from Chengdu, we want to go to we want to go to Guangyuan in Sichuan, China, and that will take another 304 kilometers, and we can charge the car in Guangyuan, and then the next time you done the charging and you relax in Guangyuan, you want to go to Baoji in China from Guangyuan. So there's 3 roads to go here, and from Guangyuan, so this is what Guangyuan, yeah, you want to go to Baoji, and from Baoji you're going to Langzhou. So Langzhou is a very far city. That's why China is making the 1000 kcal battery, because from Baoji to Langzhou is a very far trip, and it's actually 483 kilometers. Yeah, quite far as well, farther than if you take the other road. And also in this place there are not many charges, so you want to go and charge properly, and then you arrive in Langzhou. So once you arrive in Langzhou, you want to charge again the car, and then want to go to Wuyi. We want to go to Wuyi in Gansu, China, and that's another 275 kilometers. 275 kilometers, and you can actually go to the other place as well, Jiquan in the same day, because it's a very near city on the way. So we can do this trip together, and we're going to go to Jiquan in Gansu, China. We're going to pass Zhengyi city or town. We're going to go to Jiquan straight, because it's only 400 kilometers. We can finish it in one day. And then we're gonna go from Jiquan to Hami in Xinjiang, and then that's gonna be very far, 632 kilometers. So make sure you charge the battery full. And this journey is all by highway. So there are 2 ways to go here. There's one on the northwest side and one on the northeast side. So you're going to take the northeast road, the highway G30, and then you're going to go all the way to Hami. So once we arrive in Hami, right, we're going to go to Turpan. Okay, Turpan, Xinjiang, China. So in this town there is not an EV charger here, but you have to ask the locals at the town here whether they can borrow you the EV plug, or you can go to a hotel there and find an EV plug or charger, because I don't find any EV chargers here, but I'm sure there are some in Chinese, Chinese apps or something like that. You're gonna find some Chinese local apps online where they have EV chargers. You have to go and find it. In Turpan, I'm sure there's EV charger there in Chinese, so please go and have a look at that. There is no Tesla charger in Turpan, so you have to find the local EV chargers. And then once you have charged up from Turpan, you want to go to Urumqi in China. That trip is another 200 kilometers, and then, because the reason why I asked you to charge is because if you go from Hami to Urumqi, it's going to be more than 800 kilometers, so you're not going to make it. You get stuck, so you have to stop at Turpan, charge first anywhere you can find it, and then take another trip to Urumqi. And then once you're in Urumqi, you want to go to Kuitun town. It's 249 kilometers. There are no charges in Kuitun for Tesla, so you have to make sure you charge it full in Urumqi. And the next one, after Kuitun, you want to go to Khargas. Okay, Khargas is 418 kilometers, and this is already reaching the border of Kazakhstan. And once you arrive here, you're almost at the end of your trip, because we're already at the border of Kyrgyz, which is the border with Kazakhstan. And once you're here, you want to go to the Nur Joli border crossing in Kazakhstan, which you gotta go in the maps. If you click that, it'll make you a round trip. So it looks something like this, right? A round trip around China, which doesn't make any sense. So you want to write here Nur Joli border crossing, and then here you want to put Almaty. So it'll come out here, Nur Joli border crossing Kazakhstan to Almaty Kazakhstan. So yeah, because there is no link in Google Maps which links China to Kazakhstan, and the road has to go through the border, so the road is like cut off in the middle here. So you just have to, in real life, just go past the border and then go into Almaty from the Nur Joli border crossing. And then you're going to drive another 338 kilometers, a 4-hour drive to the beautiful city of Almaty, Kazakhstan. So I'm going to put it in satellite view for all of you that want to see how beautiful the city looks like. Here is the city of Almaty in Kazakhstan, and yeah, this is the trip all the way from Kuala Lumpur, KLCC. So it took 9,494.80 kilometers of distance for driving, and all these towns that you have listened to that I've just mentioned are the towns that we are going to visit in this trip. So if you like this journey, it's going to be an adventure and exploration. And for those of you who have an EV car with a good sized battery, you can do this trip. Just get your passport ready, documents ready. You can do the trip from Kuala Lumpur all the way to the city of Almaty. And I'm going to do another video going to Moscow and into Europe. So if you're interested to watch that video, just like the video and let me know whether you like this kind of content, then I'll do it again. Yeah, I just want to show people that you can actually travel from Kuala Lumpur to Almaty. It will take a couple of maybe a week or two, but in the all the experience, you will enjoy traveling to Almaty, and you get to see so much. You get to cross 4 countries: Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, and China, and then you reach into Almaty. So 4 countries you have to cross from Malaysia to Almaty. And once you arrive in Almaty, it's a beautiful country. Their mother nature is beautiful. They have snowy mountains and everything, and it's going to be a fantastic trip, road trip for all of you who are going to travel to Almaty. So this is the way how to go to Almaty from Kuala Lumpur. So thank you so much everyone for watching, and if you like it, just give it a like. And yeah, if you have any suggestions how to travel through the borders, any one of you watching, please write in the comments so that you can help everybody else for their trip to travel to Almaty from Kuala Lumpur. Thank you so much for watching.